What's going on, everybody? It's TJ, the big sports guy, and I am back with a new video. I know it has been probably a couple of months now, or at least a month and a half since I posted my last video. Unfortunately, I did have to go back to Michigan for a week. Well, not really unfortunately, but I did go back there. And once I got back, there really weren't any local shows in North Carolina. I'm still waiting on a couple. We've got one coming up in August and September that I'm signed up for, so hopefully going to do those. But kind of a little bit of a surprise. Today is Thursday. This is the week of the National. I am actually here in Atlantic City. I made a decision on Tuesday that I was just going to kind of come up here and see what it was all about. I had a few days off from work and just wanted to come check out the show. I've never been to the National before. So basically I loaded everything up into the car, drove up here yesterday. So yesterday was Wednesday. That was like day one. Basically it started from 4 p.m. to 8 p.m. so it was just 4 hours. Had my slab case with 120 slabs in there and then a couple loose boxes of stuff. Went in there with the primary goal of going ahead and liquidating everything. I just wanted to sell everything. I did leave some of my higher end cards at home for myself. Those are cards that I'm either going to PC or maybe use to like trade into some other bigger items, but brought everything else with me and actually was able to sell everything last night. So it was kind of crazy. Went in there for a couple hours, just went around to some different tables and basically asked if anyone was buying collections to see if they wanted to buy what I brought. So I sold everything that I brought with me yesterday for $6,325. So now we've got some cash, so we can go ahead and start buying. It is definitely a huge show. I'll show you guys this here in a second when we walk in and everything. But yeah, I made some end of the day pickups last night too before we came, so I was just going to show you those really quick. But sold everything, got a little over $6,000 in my pocket now, so we can go ahead and buy whatever we find. I'm going to try to move into a little bit better, higher end inventory if I can, but we'll see what comes. I still like this lower end stuff. This stuff is not super expensive. These were just things I picked up on the way out. Stopped by a value box because by the time I got that sold and after I talked to a few people, I only had like 20 minutes left yesterday to kind of look around. So picked up a 1999 Karl Malone refractor. This is a PSA 9. I think I picked this up for 20 bucks. So I figured refractor of a pretty well-known player out of Topps Finest. That's a pretty good deal there. PSA 9 for 20 bucks. Got a 1982 OPC Wayne Gretzky. I picked that up as well. Looked like it was pretty good centering wise too. Obviously a little bit thinner on the right side than the left, but overall pretty good condition. We got a 2005 In the Game Alexander Ovechkin. Anytime I find his early stuff, even if it's this stuff, I had a few of these other ones, the In the Game like prospects cards that I had sent into SGC and gotten graded. They came back pretty well and ended up selling them. I bought those out of a $1 box. Ended up getting a 10 and sold that for like $135, I think it was, and I got like a 9.5 and sold that for 100. So anytime you pick these cards up for a few bucks, early prospect cards of Ovechkin, he's so hot when it comes to hockey cards that you can flip those for a pretty good profit. This right here is a Topps Chrome Green Clayton Kershaw. This one's actually numbered on the back to 99 as well, so I picked that up. And then we got a red, white, and blue Prism Pulsar. I don't know if you can see the Pulsar aspect of it on there, but red, white, and blue Prism Pulsar of Ichiro as well. And then I picked up one of the gold SPX cards of Olajuwon. I think these ones are worth a little bit more. This was only a couple of bucks anyways, but I think these ones are worth a little bit more, the gold ones. They've got the gold SPX and then gold in the corners as opposed to the silver. So I think that one's worth a couple bucks more. But yeah, the service was a little hit or miss in there, so I wasn't really able to look any of this stuff up either. Gonna try to get on the Wi-Fi today. Hopefully that will help. And like I said, enjoy this. It's pretty cool being here. I'll get a couple of shots here of us walking in and everything and just kind of show you the ocean and all that too. It's pretty cool views. I've never been to Atlantic City. So yeah, hope you guys enjoy this. Okay, so I'm back with you. Obviously, you saw when we went in there, it was kind of a stampede. There were a lot of people going in at the same time. So we got there about an hour early. We got there at 9 o'clock. We were one of the first ones that were kind of up in the front area to go in. But the doors didn't open to the general admission until 10. So we had an hour to kill. So I actually did a deal in there with the guy who was out front. We were kind of talking about trading or maybe having me buy some stuff. I mean, I didn't have anything to trade really at the time other than that small stuff that I picked up yesterday. So I just want to show you kind of what I got from that. There were a couple different deals that I did yesterday, and then I just went around and was kind of buying some stuff inside of the show. So I was going to show you what I picked up out there first thing in the morning, and then we can go through the stuff that I got for the rest of the day. So to start with, out there, I picked up a lot off of him. It was all of these cards right here, plus one more that I moved while I was inside there. I did get a Dwayne Wade Kaboom, but that's not in here, so you won't see that one. But we got a Steph Curry Gold Wave from Optic, and then we got a Panini Contenders Silver Ja Morant. This is out of 75. We got a Winning Ticket Blue Patrick Mahomes. This is out of 99. We also got a Josh Allen winning ticket that is out of 99 as well. We got a Jonathan Taylor Red Dynagon rookie that is out of 99. And then we picked up a Jordan Love tricolor rookie card from Select. That's out of 199. We also got a LeBron James green prism from Optic. That one's out of 199. And then we got a Tom Brady from Mosaic. This is out of 80. And I also picked up, there was a kid out there who wanted to get rid of this, or had this, and he was moving it. So we got a Kyler Murray also, and that is out of 175. Figured he's a pretty good pickup right now since they got the contract issues squared away and everything. But yeah, just a couple of takeaways so far from the National. I guess I was in there, Wednesday afternoon, and then all day yesterday, which was Thursday. I don't know what it is about maybe the prices or just the environment in general around the card. So a lot of people are really good. Obviously, I've met a lot of great people locally in North Carolina doing the shows that I set up at. Some of the dealers here have just kind of been rude about their prices, and I think they're still overpriced, maybe because they bought high like last year or the year before. But seemed like if you try to show a few of them comps or try to just show them what cards are selling for, they really don't want to work with you. That being said, though, I did find a couple of really nice guys in there that were willing to negotiate and kind of have a realistic touch on what's going on, in the world of sports cards and everything. So we were able to get some deals done, and I was able to buy some cards. One guy was actually super, super nice. He had a card marked at $175, which I'll show you here in a minute. But I showed him, I just pulled up and I was trying to look in there. The service hasn't been great, but last sold comp on that card was $80. And I didn't think there was any way that he would come down from 175 to 80, but I just kind of showed it to him, and he was like super nice about it and was like, if you want that card, he's like, that's fine. If that's what it's selling for, he's like, you can take it for $80. So I did pick that one up. But yeah, some of the guys just crazy high on their prices. Not willing to really come down at all. I mean, it could be because it's early too. I guess these are the first 2 days of the National. This is my first time being here too, so I don't know. Maybe that was just me. But yeah, we'll see how it goes. Did some more bargain bin hunting. Bought a bunch of cards out of the dollar bins and like $5 bins and stuff like that. But I got some slabs here and then got some raw cards as well. So I'll just kind of go through those so you guys can see them. All right, so one of the cards that I picked up, this is just a PC card for me actually, but I thought this was pretty sweet. It's got a 2-color patch for all 3 guys. It's Pavel Datsyuk, Henrik Zetterberg, and Nicholas Lidstrom, all on one card. Like I said, they all have like a 2-color patch in there. That was a pretty sweet card. So just picked that one up from the PC. This one I can't remember where I found it. I think it was just in like kind of a cheaper bin or whatever. But this is a Frameworks Gretzky from SP Authentic, and this has a practice used jersey. It says on the back in there. So not game used, but practice used at least. So yeah, I thought that was a pretty cool card. I just like the way that card looks, how it frames the jersey and everything. I just thought it was pretty sweet. So picked that one up. We also did find a 1982 OPG Wayne Gretzky card. Looks like it's in pretty good shape. Like I said, centering's off a little bit. May have shown this one already in the video, so apologize if I did, but we got that one. Part of that lot from before when we went into the show as well. I did get this Devontae Adams in there as well. This is out of 27. So yeah, that was in that little lot that I picked up before we headed in there. I did find this Bobby Orr as well. So this is a 1970 Topps Bobby Orr. So we picked that up. Trying to buy some older cards as well, some vintage, especially the hockey stuff. I really like that, but just gonna hold value obviously as the market kind of fluctuates. I think that stuff will hold up a little bit better than some of this newer stuff. But we did find a Mike Trout. That one is numbered to 50. We got a Clayton Kershaw. It's got like a silver foil on the front. That one's numbered to 162 of all numbers. And we got a Sidney Crosby. This one is numbered to 165. So picking up the numbered stuff again. I think you guys already saw that Kershaw. And then I did find a couple of Brady's too. There was one guy who had like a bin of just kind of random priced cards. So both of these are out of 99. We got the Stargazing and then the plates and patches. This one's from 2018. This one from 2017. But both numbered out of 99 there. So we got those. And I found a 2005 World Prospects again. I think I might have shown this one already, but Ovechkin there as well. Picked that up for a couple of dollars. All of this stuff right here I grabbed out of a $1 box. So these were all $1 a piece. It's 40 cards, all numbered or refractors. Some decent players in here. I mean, nothing like too crazy. Andrew Luck. There's Jerry Rice, Peyton Manning, Percy Harvin, Reggie Bush, Sean Alexander, Michael Vick. There was a Michael Vick black refractor. I just thought that one was kind of cool too. So not like huge names. I got Cam Newton right here. I did pick up a Colin Kaepernick card that was in there for, it's numbered to 112. I just figured people still collect Cam, or not Cam, but Kaepernick out there. A couple of Danny Amendola ones, a couple of refractors right there. So just stuff that I thought was really cool for $1 a piece. Can't really go wrong on those. My usual stuff. And then the slabs. So this is 9 slabs that I have still after, like I said, I liquidated everything day one, and then yesterday went back in and bought some stuff. So super pumped about a couple of these. I will show these to you now. One of these cards I've been waiting to buy for a long time. I'm glad I didn't buy it last year because obviously prices have been coming down and down and down, but finally found one with a decent grade that I thought was a really good value, so I picked it up yesterday. All right, and so these prices that are on here too are not necessarily accurate because I did pay a little bit less for this, but this is a 2011 Topps Gold New England Patriots card. Obviously, it's got Brady there in the middle. That's numbered to 2011 as well, so that's a PSA 8. We got a 1997 SPX Ken Griffey Jr. Bound for Glory. This was in the bulk lot that I got before we went in. This is numbered on the back, 1233 out of 1500. Pretty cool looking card there. Got a 1969-70 OPG SGC 5 of Gordie Howe. All right, so we got that one there. And then we've got a 70-71 OPG Gordie Howe. This one's only a 1.5, but it was pretty cheap, so I picked that one up as well. This one right here, this actually came from the gentleman I was talking about, excuse me, he had a sticker price on here of $175, but the last sold comp on this was $80, which is what he gave it to me for, so I appreciate the deal on that one. But this is a 1998 Stadium Club Michael Jordan Royal Court PSA 8. So that's a pretty sweet one. Want to move into some more Jordans and stuff like this, the ones that are a little bit tougher to find and some decent grades. So got that one for $80. And this one was real cheap, but it's 1975 Topps Red Wings Leaders. As you can tell, obviously I'm a Red Wings fan, but also liking some of these vintage cards. So this has like Marcel Dion and Danny Grant on here, but that's a pretty cool card as well. And it actually is graded a 9, although it is off center, but a pretty high grade in that for it being 1975. And just kind of thought it was a cool card. I think it was only like $10 or something. So pretty sweet one there. This one here, 1958 Topps Ted Williams All-Star in a PSA 4.5. So I made that pickup yesterday. And then this is the one I was talking about. So I've been chasing this card for a little bit, just trying to find one in a decent grade that's not too expensive. So this is the 1993 SP Derek Jeter. So we got that. Obviously with the captain going on right now and everything, I think it's a good time to buy his stuff. But yeah, that's a 7.5 from BGS, and it's got 9.5 for 2 of the subgrades and 9 for 1. One of the subgrades is a 7, but not too bad. I thought that was a pretty good pickup for the price that I got it for. So looking forward to going back in there this morning. We'll see what we've got. I'm pretty sure today's going to be my last day here, and it's Friday, so I won't be here for the weekend. But yeah, I think that's the only thing that I really have to report right now, but hopefully we can head back in there and find some more deals today. When trying to negotiate with some of these guys, like, if they're buying a bigger collection, I understand they have to have more of a margin so they can make money on this stuff. So 50-60% of comps, not unrealistic. For one single card though, 70% of comps is a little bit low. So basically that means that if they sell it on eBay, they've got to pay 13% in fees, that they're still going to get another 17%, right? But if they sell it in person, they're going to get almost 100% of comps if they can sell it around comps. Let's say they sell it for 95%, they're still gonna make 25% off that. So I think 70% is a little bit low. And I had one guy who was buying the Kaboom from me, the Dwayne Wade Kaboom. So last comps on that thing are like $405. That was the last sale on it. So he's like, we'll give you 70%, which is $300, which is what I paid for it. So, you know, I don't really care if I, like, you know, break even or just make a little bit, but I just wanted to see kind of how flexible he was. So I was like, well, can you do 350? He's like, no. So I'm like, all right, that's fine. How about 325? He said no. So the difference between 300 and 325, obviously not a lot. Hopefully we can get a deal done for that amount. But I just feel like if it was last year, you know, he'd come up a little bit, maybe 310, maybe 320, something. We'll just meet in the middle, right? But he stuck at 300, and then I was like, how about 310? He's like, no. I'm like, how about 305? He's like, no. So it's like we're just spinning our wheels because we're just going over the same thing, and it's like a $5 or a $10 difference. So the flexibility between myself and the dealers doesn't seem to have really been that great, but maybe it could just be me, I guess. I don't know if I'm making a bigger deal than it is, but I haven't really found anything that's been like, oh my gosh, that's such a great deal. And hopefully today's better. I don't know, I guess we'll see. We've been getting a really big kick out of this too, because check this out. This over here where the wind turbines are, you can actually, like, I think pay to go in there and drive past that. And it's pretty crazy because, you know, back in like Michigan, or when you're driving through Ohio, or like there's several places across the country where you go and you'll just be on the highway and there's like 50 or 60 of these things just spread out across a field. And here they think it's like something, they call it the wind farm, and you can go in and you can like pay to like go inside of this, and this is only like 5, so it's pretty funny. All right guys, we're here with Andy at the card shop. He's got a shop up in Indiana, so we got a good deal on a couple of Michael Jordans. We got the Intense and a refractor there, $550 for the pair, so appreciate that, man.
Smart purchase right there.
Absolutely a good purchase. We're happy with it. We'll take the Jordans all day. So if you're anywhere in Indy, I know I'm close in Michigan, we decided U of M is better than Notre Dame. Give this guy a look though. He's a good guy to work with. Easy to do the deal. So
thank you guys
appreciate
so
it, man.
much.
Thank you.
Come see the Jordan Bar in Indianapolis.
The Jordan Bar.
That's right.
Follow it up. Okay, I am home. As you can see, I am back. So today is Saturday. I'm back home. I really didn't have a whole lot more to show from inside of the National. I just didn't get enough footage. I was walking around for several days just hunting, trying to find deals, going through value boxes, trying to find some slabs and stuff. So I think just to end out the video here, I'm just going to show you some things that I picked up here on the last day that I was there. I hope that you really enjoyed this video. Hoping to do the National next year in Chicago, because it's going back there. I did get a lot of feedback from some of the dealers and just other people that were there, that Atlantic City, not one of the more popular spots, I guess, for the National, just because we were having some trouble inside with the cell service. It was very hard to pull up comps and try to price things out. Also, not really a place where you want to walk around from place to place, not quite as accessible as Chicago. And then all the places to park, we were charged as well. It wasn't too bad, really. All the casinos and everything in Atlantic City were about $5 to $10 to park, and then at the convention center it was like $20 to park each of the days that we were there. So yeah, I just wanted to kind of show you these pickups that I made. Hopefully you enjoyed this, like I said. But yeah, here are a few of the things that I picked up on the final day while I was there. I got a Joe Burrow Prism Black Silver. That is raw. Thinking about maybe grading that one. 2005 Bowman Aaron Rodgers PSA 9. So went ahead and picked that one up too. Sweet card. Got it for under $100. Thought that was a pretty good deal. We got a Michael Jordan Intense. We also got a Michael Jordan Intense PSA 9. So PSA 9 on that one. A Michael Jordan 1997 Topps 40 Refractor. That is a PSA 8. PSA 8 on that. These are the 2 cards that I picked up from Andy. Again, if you can follow him or stop by a shop if you're close there. Was a really nice guy. I actually mentioned his name in talking to another dealer there as well, who also vouched for him, said he was a great guy and everything. So that was the first time I've ever met him, but it was a super easy deal to get done and everything, and really appreciate those Jordans. So this is a Topps Triple Threads from 2011, numbered 3 out of 18 game used patch of Tom Brady. Pretty sweet looking card there. And then to round out the gang for some of the bigger cards that I bought, like I said on the last day here, this is a 2018 Panini Flawless Dual Patch Autographs, numbered 4 out of 10 of Matthew Stafford. Nice on-card auto. Again, numbered 4 out of 10 out of Flawless. This is a BGS 8 with a 10 autograph. So yeah, it's a pretty sweet card there. Obviously with him winning the Super Bowl, I think his value is going to continue to kind of creep up. So those are some of the bigger pickups that I got on the last day there. I did go through some other stuff. I'm not going to show all the smaller things that I got, but did pick up some other things to bring home as well, because obviously, as you saw, I liquidated that collection on day 1, so wanted to bring back some inventory so I can do the local shows here. I'm getting ready to do the Hickory show here in North Carolina and also the Charlotte show. So if you guys are in the areas on those, please check them out. I know one is coming up on August 13th, I believe it is. And then I forget the date for the other one, but you can always look those up online. And then just a small mail day really quick too. I did just get back in town, obviously, but grabbed the mail really quick, and I did get an SGC 7 Genesis of Peyton Manning, also SGC 7 Genesis of Jerry Rice. Picked these up because I got a really good deal on them. With them being a Genesis, they were not very much, like $25-30 from a guy on Facebook, so appreciate that deal. And then also the 2020-2021 Panini Chronicles Ja Morant Essentials Blue out of 99. So I picked all of those up, just got those in the mail, so I'll be adding those to the slabs that I'll be reselling at the next show and everything. So again, thanks for joining, guys. Appreciate that. I know I didn't get a ton of content from inside of the National, but like I said, it was my first time going there. Just kind of wanted to take everything in. I didn't want to be on my phone the entire time and like trying to film a bunch of stuff. But I can tell you this. If you haven't gone, you definitely should go at some point. Find one that's closest to you, that's most convenient, that you can go to. I was not overly impressed, like I said, by this year, and maybe that's just because prices have come back down, so a lot of people were really high on their prices. They were very overpriced, but was still able to make some deals. And was able to buy, I think I got a really good price on the things that I did buy and the stuff that I was able to bring home. So yeah, I mean, that's pretty much a wrap on that. Atlantic City was not bad. I don't have anything to compare it to. That was also my first time going to Atlantic City, so I did stop into a couple of casinos and things like that, and got, ate at a couple different restaurants. So it was cool to go there and see, and just see kind of like the size of the hobby and just see that many people showing up. There were a ton of people there, as you could see from when we went in. I don't have an official number or anything for how many people were there, but it was definitely a lot. So again, hopefully you like this, and if you guys haven't done so already, if you could please like and subscribe. I look forward to doing more videos, and I will see you soon.